Hello, we are This Century.
My name's Ryan. I play drums for the band.
My name is Sean. I play guitar for Los Band.
My name is Joel, and I sing for the band.
My name is Alex, and I play bass for the band.
Do you guys remember how many times have you been here in the Philippines?
We were
5.
That's our fifth time
from all
now.
those performances in the Philippines, which one was the most memorable?
Headliners. The headliners.
I
The
feel
mall
like in
shows
a
are
way,
really cool.
this one might kind of become that because it's our last show.
Yeah.
As a band in the Philippines. Not that we won't like kind of individually come back in different projects, but for this century, this is our last show here. So I mean, there's definitely some that have stuck out, but this one in particular, as this century, this is the last one. So I think this one's gonna stick in our heads for a long time.
Have you guys learned like Filipino songs from all your visits here?
I was watching Mix. It's crazy because they'll do like some American bands or UK bands, and then they'll have the Filipino artists, and it's really interesting because there's like a lot of like ballady, like romancy songs. I don't know any particular, but I saw a video yesterday where a guy, he's sitting on a bench and he was like hugging a teddy bear, and I didn't know what that was about.
He's
But
a sucker for romance.
I'm a sucker for a good teddy bear and a bench.
Yeah.
But
What Filipino words have you learned?
Mabuhay. Salamat po. And that's all I know. What's the balut? That's all I know.
That's the food, right?
That's the duck. Yeah.
Your last record was entitled like Soul Soccer. Is that it?
Yeah.
There were like I read like the research some that there were like high expectations for that album. And then what made this album different and special from all your other albums in the past?
There was a lot that made it different. I think the principal thing being that we tried to confine ourselves to a shorter amount of time to work on the writing side of it and kind of see what came out of that, and then it turned out to take the longest amount of time ever, but the intention was to make it.
Initially it took 2 weeks. We locked ourselves in a room at Ryan's place and took 2 weeks to write the album, and then we went to the studio, and then things kind of went not as planned, and it ended up taking like a year and a half. But yeah, initially it was just a very short amount of time that we wrote it.
So I've heard that Joel has signed up for a dinner with the Lucky Fans. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
That's correct, and I don't know who it is.
Okay. What's the perfect dinner date for you?
The perfect dinner date?
Besides me.
I mean, but yeah, besides going out to dinner with this boy, I think that it would be probably at an Indian restaurant, because that's my favorite food. We would get vegetable tikka masala, and we would probably talk about like something like fantasy football, or one of my other.
Standard romance.
Yeah, yeah. It's in this scenario, it's a girl who loves fantasy football, and as much as I do. And we would talk about that, and then we would go to a movie, and it would probably be like a James Bond, Spectre film, because I liked that film a lot.
It's basically Joel dating himself.
Yeah. Essentially, it's like.
So yeah.
It's what I do every Friday.
And then he's gonna kiss himself for a while. There's gonna be a lot of kissing himself.
Yeah.
Okay. As this might be your last show here in the Philippines, do you have like any special messages to your Filipino fans?
Thank you times 1,000. Everyone in the Philippines has been so gracious to us and incredibly supportive, and we can't thank them enough. Honestly, every time we come here, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's honestly been life-changing for us. I think it really shaped our worldview, I think, a lot, and changed the way we thought about performing music in this setting. It's a very unique thing that I don't think a lot of people get the opportunity to, one, experience, and two, appreciate. And yeah, we've been very lucky, so definitely don't take it for granted. Yeah.
For the last question, you guys are performers, and as performers, do you have like any unwritten rule for fans when they're going to concert, like things that they should and shouldn't do?
Yes.
In the live show?
I can think of one.
Don't wear layers. Don't wear layers, because you're always gonna be sweaty. Like by like band 2, you're gonna be like, why did I wear all these layers? I just don't. That's just a.
Don't talk during the quiet songs. Yeah.
He loses track where he was. He's got to start all over again.
Yeah.